Hello and welcome, guys. This is Nauglir here, and you're watching Simply Walking into Mordor. This is episode 4, and we're here right where we left off in Nen Hilith, about to hand in these 2 quests. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. We've got an alert here. We've got a new deed to explore some elf ruins. That's fine. We've also got some class deeds here. Now these are to get us to use our skills a bunch of times. I'm not going to pay too much attention to them. They'll happen organically over time. We might artificially use our skills in different amounts depending on what deeds we need to complete. But for now, let us continue with our quest. We have our epic quest to complete here. You can tell by the extra fire around the ring that this is our epic quest.
And your families.
Hello, Athal, at your service as well. And he says that he is still waiting for Avathal, which is who we're looking for, here in Nen Hilith, and that's not very good. So we're going to go have a look for him. Well, I can give you some assistance, Athal, that's alright. So we're going to go find Avathal or his pack. I'm going to hand in this in defense of the forest. Here's a new dagger. That looks very nice as a dagger, so we're going to use that. Hopefully it will increase the damage. And we've managed to level up to level 7. How good is that? Let's equip our dagger. To actually make sure it goes in the main hand slot, since most of our skills are based off the main hand skill, the main hand damage weapon. We can still equip this in the offhand since we are a champion. 2 weapons are a-okay for us. Now, before we forget, let's pick up this new quest. Trouble at Nen Hilith. Earn Helhethel's favor and Glavorlin's favor. What a name. Alright, Overlass, we can help you. Let's help out these guys and earn their favor.
Mind my words, traveler.
This guy wants to build some casks for some wine. Not very...
Might you spare a moment of your time?
That's not bad at all. I wouldn't mind some. We're going to kill some wolves as well. Okay. So, we leveled up. No new skills, but we did get a new deed to finish quests in Ered Luin. This is the region we're in. Of Middle-earth. We're in Ered Luin, the Blue Mountains. And I might show you guys on the map where we are in a second. The other thing that happens on odd levels as we level up is that we get a class trait point. I mentioned these last episode, and we can apply these to one of our available trait points, or traits. So we've got 3 options here. We can choose an increased melee critical chance. That has 5 ranks that we can put into it. Brutal Strikes, which is a new skill. Just get that skill, or Wild Swings, which does extra wild attack damage. I think it's a no-brainer here. We're going to choose Brutal Strikes. This will give us a new skill. Add it to our repertoire. Just going to chuck it in there. It costs 3 fervor, 3 attacks. Just an improved version of Savage Strikes. Okay. Here we go. Let's get right into it. Let me show you the map quickly. This is Ered Luin. As you can see here, Ered Luin is the region we're in, and if we zoom out, Eriador, we are west of the Shire, so this is where the hobbits come from in the books, obviously, and then they travel this way. We are further west than they are, but eventually we will be catching up to them. Okay, let's find some wolves. Here's one. Let's get his attention with the challenge skill, build up some fervor. And I think Savage Strikes will be enough to finish him off. Oh, not quite. Okay. Now, hope you notice we're doing quite a bit more damage. Oh, there's another fellow in here, a level 9 hunter, stealing all our wolves. How dare they? Let me get a hit in. Ha! Good. We both get the credit for killing them if we both contributed to the kill. So, that works out for me. Let's go find some more lumber. Collecting these. Oh, he wants to be in a fellowship. I'm sorry, sir. We're going to go it alone. Wolf is rudely interrupting me collecting my wood. Alright, we've killed 4 out of 6 wolves. We found 2 out of 5 pieces of cask building wood. Apparently there is no good wood in that pile of lumber. Oh well, we'll have to make do. Find some more. We're also looking for Avathal or his pack, so better keep an eye out for that. Just keeping on collecting some lumber. Let's try and get this wolf. Oh, the hunter is too powerful. Hunter's a ranged class, so she's shooting it all the way from over there. Not giving us any time at all to get up to it and get the kill for ourselves. Okay, we've got enough wood now. Great. Let's find another wolf at some point. We have to find Avathal's pack as well. Let's have a look across the pond. Aha! An elf satchel. That looks like a pack for Avathal. Before we do that, we're going to just quickly kill this wolf before that hunter steals it from us. Use our new skill. There we go. That is very impressive. Right, pick up this elf satchel. We recover a leather satchel. We need one more wolf still. Maybe we can find it on the way back. Don't seem to be any though. Has this hunter really been killing all of the wolves? How rude! I only need 6. We're going to have to find one before we leave. Aha, here are a couple up here. On our mini-map, we can see the red dots. That's where some enemies are. There are only wolves in here, so... fairly sure that these are wolves. We've managed to pick up 2 of them. That's more than we need. Oh well. Extra experience, if it goes awry. Finish them off with a big remorseless strike. Great. Alright. Back to the elves at the camp. Just going to wander back around. What we've got here? We've got a quest item. Collared. 6 quest. Looking closely at this crude collar, you can see there's not the handiwork of elves or dwarves. Perhaps Ovalas might be able to discern some nature of insight from the collar. So we're going to bring it to Ovalas, which is the elf right here. How handy is that? And we need to kill more wolves in Eredluin.
What do you need?
Alright, this wood will certainly do. Wonderful. Finish off of that quest. Nature calls once again from the Vale. I've earned her favour. Got a new quest from this guy. He wants us to bring the wood to someone in Celondim. We can do that as we walk back. Ovalas is here. We seem to have finished his quests. We can take some more health potions.
Will you lend me your ear?
That'll be helpful. And back to Lane in the Glade Watcher in Celondim. And also finishing up Trouble in Nenhilith. Now, we might have a new helmet we can put on here. Definitely, yes. And this 49 armor instead of 24. Twice as good. And some vitality instead of some might. That's alright. Here we go. Let's equip that new helmet. And we are good to go. Talk to Athal.
Greetings, traveler.
Definitely Avathal's pack. Well, we're going to take that back to Celondim as well. Let's call our steed and ride back to Celondim. On our way back, I might just talk about this series and what I'm doing with it. So this is simply walking into Mordor, as you would have heard at the beginning. And we're just going to go from level 1 to 115. We're already at level 7, a good chunk of the way through. And we're going to explore Middle-earth together in this good game called Lord of the Rings Online. Hopefully I'll have an episode coming out every day of the week, Monday through Sunday. And then, hopefully, yeah, we'll be getting about half an hour out each day, which means we should be making fairly good time throughout the game, which is good. This guy's got a new quest for us. Practice makes perfect.
Melon, will you stay a moment?
Okay, talk to him again. Oh, that was easy. Just finish that
Greetings
quest.
to you.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so as I was saying, I'm going to do an episode a day, but I am going to record them 1 week at a time. I don't have much time during the week to record, but I do have a block of time. So on a Wednesday, I'll be recording, and yeah, if you're unsure why I'm not listening to any comments in between episodes, it's because I'm recording 1 week at a time and releasing them one day after another. Let's finish off this quest with Regadur. More wood, excellent. We've given him some wood, wonderful. And a new quest from him. Champion, if you would take a moment, I have a request of you. So we've got to deliver the wine cask to Breathelwyn outside Lemail's vineyard. I can do that. Let's go back down the stairs and talk to Cardivore and Lanen. Let's try and make some progress. We're about to hit level 8, making really good time through these early levels. Obviously, as you level up, it takes longer to level up, so we are making good time now, but it will slow. Okay, we're finishing up. We get some simple rations, just some food. Good enough to sell. Okay. Level up. Wonderful. We're level 8. This is great news. We have no new skills or anything at level 8, but it is good to know. Right. The goblins have slain my son, and for that we will sweep them from Eredluin. So he believes that goblins have killed Avathal. And so we are going to avenge his death by slaying many of them in the vineyard.
And well met.
This discovery is worrisome. Lord Doringur at Dwelond. Alright. Good. A word of warning completed. Right. Well, we are ready to go off and do some more quests. We're level 8, so we're ready for this Hallowed Ground quest as well, which looks like it'll be on the way to the vineyard. Just got a short ride, about 300 meters up this way to the ruins. Now, some of you might have noticed this alert down here, a little present gift box. This is a daily little gift they give out each day. Just contains a random reward, so let's open our silver one. Each week they give out a gold one. Let's open our silver one, see what we get. Just some extra attack damage, that's quite useful. I reckon we should use these. They last 1 hour 30 each, so that'll be 4.5 hours of extra attack damage for us. Okay. We're here at Thamgelia. So we've got to defeat foul creatures at Thamgelia. Oh, 1 wolf has already come to us. And 2, okay. Well, let's finish these off quick smart. Family skills. Alright. Got them both down with ease. There's another one. Devastating strike. Let's keep the fervor going. We've got... Oh, we have 5 fervor. Wonderful. And Remorseless Strike should finish this guy off 1 hit. Great. Okay. What else have we got? We've got a Scurrying Harbour Rat. They're not welcome here. Let's clear them out as well. And one last one. There we go. Finished. Now, place Thinglia's token upon the stone table. We can do that. Placing. There we go. The token has been placed, and we are to return to Thinglia. But before we do that, we are actually going to go to the vineyard and deliver some wood and kill some goblins. So, back on our horse, and we are going to have to cross the river. There's the river. I think we can just make a crossing here. Little mottled hare. Alright, can we cross the river here without falling off a horse? We can! Well done. If you jump into water too deep, you will be dismounted from your horse. And so that was a good avoid of that. Got some boars in the woods here. Here's Breathelwyn. Look, a friendly warden, level 9. Need of a cask. We can finish this quest.
And well met.
Wonderful.
Got
us a fair way through level 8.
Wants
us to pick some grapes in the vineyard. Fair enough. And
Greetings,
collect some
friend.
wine
Will you lend me
flasks
your ear?
from the goblins in the vineyard. So, we can go off and do this. What we might do, actually... no, they weren't. I was going to say we could switch to our area of effect trait build. But there aren't quite enough enemies in concentration to make it worthwhile. We're actually going to kill things faster. Single target. Alright, just killing some goblins here with our 2 trusty daggers. Hopefully we will replace these daggers before too long. I don't really want to keep using 2 little rusty things like that. So, we're looking for a nice shiny sword. Perhaps a great sword, 2-handed weapon. finish him off. There we go. Critical hit for almost 200 damage. Wonderful. Here are some grapevines. Collect some grape clusters as we kill these goblins. Now, this area of Ered Luin within the game is actually shared between dwarves and elves. We've got the elves down the south here in Celondim and Dweilond. We have the dwarves up the top here in Thorin's Gate, Noglund, and Gondamon. And so, I think as the story progresses, we will find ourselves interacting with dwarves as well as elves, which would be nice and interesting. Those two races have not been known to get along well in the history of Middle-earth, but I'm sure with a common enemy as the goblins are here, we can come to an agreement. Alrighty. Just got a couple more goblins to get. Just putting them down with our strike skills. Another sentinel. We've got to kill one more defiler and 2 more sentinels. So, here's another defiler. This will be our last defiler, but I'm sure we're going to have to kill more eventually. As we will have to get to Pump Rausch. Let's get our last grapes from the grapevines. Over here, just going to pick up this defiler and fight him at this sentinel. Right, 2 at once. Look at us go. Everything's blocking us. Oh well. Building up that fervor and using it to great effect to finish them off as quickly as possible. Also need another wine flask, so that would not go astray as to kill extra goblins. And here's Pump Rausch. Our target. There we go. Finished off with style. Still need another wine flask, so on our way out, I think we will kill some more goblins. Let's get all 4 of these at once. What do you say? That sounds like fun. Hopefully we don't die. All 5. Here we go. Maximum targets for our skills at the moment. Oh, this could be dangerous. Oh no. Concentration face. Gonna have to use a health potion. There we go. Oh, we're so close. They're all on such low health. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. We're gonna have to run. We're running. We're on the run. This is not good. Is this bleed gonna kill us? No, we're fine. Gotta get out of here alive though. Definitely do not want to die before level 20. Oh. Too much for us. Should have traded into our yellow trait tree. That would have been much more effective at killing all those goblins. Alright, we've managed to escape the goblins. They are fleeing back to their master. So. Deary me, that was a close call. Woohoo! Okay. Let's kill this sentinel. Take them one at a time for now, huh? And the reason you don't want to die before level 20 is if you manage to make it to level 20 without dying, there is a nice title. Speaking of leveling up, level 9 gives us an extra trait point. Now, what do you think would be better? More wild attack damage or more melee critical chance? I think melee critical chance. That is going to help us do bigger hits more often. So, that's 2 points in. At 5 points, we're going to get a nice little bonus for ourselves. So, level 9 already. This is going along swimmingly. Alright, that guy's finished off. This guy's going to be quick to follow after him. And last on the way out will be this poor little goblin. Well, he's a goblin, so he did everything wrong. There we go. And we are up back at Breathelwyn, who we can hand in these 2 quests to. A rare vintage. Yes, and I would like your trousers. Too bad they're not nearly as good as my trousers, so I'll just take the ones that are worth the most and sell them.
Greetings
And
to
some
you.
gloves. Also not nearly as good as the ones I'm wearing, so thank you
may be
for
of
the
service
free
to
silver.
me.
Alright, we're returning to Carnivore, Brigadier, and Thinglair, all of which are back at Celondim. So let's ride down here. We have finished one of our deeds. This is good to inspect on the way back. So, we've completed a deed to finish quests in Eredluin. We've done 10 quests, and here we can see the reward for our deed is a point of charity. Now, if we hover over this point of charity, we see it gives us some bonuses to some stats, which I will explain in a later episode. But we don't automatically get those rewards. What we have to do is come over here to our virtue tab of our trait tree and apply this charity to one of our virtues. So I think there are 17 virtues to choose from. I might be wrong about that number, but there are quite a few to choose from, and they each get leveled up by doing different deeds throughout Middle-earth. So we've just earned a point of charity. No point not equipping it, so we might as well get this small stat bonus by putting it into one of our 5 virtue slots. You'll notice that 3 of them are locked. That's because we cannot equip 5 virtues until we are level 23, which won't be too far away. So, we've got ourselves a point of charity, and we're back in Celondim. Let's go up here to Thinglair to hand in this quest. Your news gladdens my heart. Wonderful. Again, not nearly as good, so we're just going to take it for the silver. Calangil's Vigil. My brother Calangil is staying at Dwelond, our refuge to the north. Okay, so that's a vector quest. It's going to take us up to Dwelond. Let's finish off these quests down here first. Hello, Carnivore. Pumprosh said that my son still lives. Avathar was not slain. My heart wants to believe. But should you believe the words of a goblin? Probably not. But if Avathar is alive, then his capture does not bode well. I fear he will not live long while imprisoned by those outcast dwarves. They are no better than the goblins. Rightio. We've got ourselves an earring for completing this quest, but more importantly, we've found out that Avathar is not dead, and in fact is being captured by a rogue faction of dwarves called the Dour Hands. Alright. So we are this Carnivore guy, he's sending us up to Dwelond as well. So we can continue our quest searching for Avathar. Alright, lastly, we are going to talk to Brigadier. Oh, there's a quest up here, just quickly, on our way. Tauron, leaving Middle-earth.
Will you lend me your ear?
Long have my brother and I dwelt upon these shores, and much have we seen in that time. Now the time has come for us to leave this place and sail into the west. Alright, so Tauron wishes to leave Middle-earth, but Bregar does not. He wishes to stay, so we're going to go talk to Bregar about that and maybe see if we can knock some sense into him. Riding up the hill here to find Brigadier. Hello, Brigadier. Yes, it was for a worthy cause. And we're taking a bottle of wine to Dolangil, who is also in Dwelond. So, we've got all these quests to ride to Dwelond, and so what better to do than to ride to Dwelond? So, Dwelond is up to the north, let's follow the road, and I think once we get there, we might call this episode finished. I've had a lot of fun so far playing LotRO. Playing the champion as a high elf. It's a new combination for me. I haven't done this before. Specifically as a high elf. So, I'm excited to keep doing it. We've made great progress already. Now, as I'm riding up here, I will just raise something quickly. There's a bit of an option about how we go about this leveling process, and I do want to leave it up to you guys. So, if there are 2 options, I'll explain the options quickly. The first option is I could show you how to level up to 115 as fast as possible. Just by doing quests, not by speed leveling or anything like that, but going through the quest zones, not really caring about finishing off things, but just going through each zone as quickly as possible, and yeah, going in between zones to make sure our leveling remains as fast as possible. That's one option. Or the second option would be to fill the story out, to complete things and to make sure that we do everything along the way. It would take quite a bit longer, but it could be fun as well. But I want to leave it up to you. Don't let me make the decision by myself. So leave a comment down below as to which you would rather see. Do you want to see more things done, filling out the story more wherever we go, or do you want to just see us leave and level up as fast as possible to 115 and get into that end game content? Let me know. Leave a comment down below and make sure you subscribe so you can see the videos come up as they do each day. We're just going to hand in all these quests that we've got to hand in here at Dweland, and we're going to call this episode to a close. So remember, guys, if you did like the video, please leave a like. Press that thumbs up button. It helps out the channel. Oh, look at that. We've leveled up to level 10 just as we've finished. So leave a like for level 10, guys. That's a good start to our progress to 115. So, just finishing off these last couple of quests. Getting these new quests here.
Will you lend me your ear?
Dol Ring West. Great. Here's our epic
What can I
quest.
do for you?
Yes, this news is troubling.
Mind my words, traveller.
We're going to take a letter to Gaelthan, who is at Gondomon. Right, we might do that a bit later. It's a bit of a high level quest. So that's going to be all for today, guys. Make sure you come back tomorrow, watch the next video. Make sure you leave a like if you enjoy the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and leave a comment. What do you want to see? Do you want to see the longer, more filled out story version, or do you want to see the quicker, speedy level up to 115? Either way, guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video. My name's Nauglir, and I am signing off.